So, we're going to have some fun with this, you and I. Or is it you and me? You see, I find lots of people, including some incredibly smart people, get very confused and say, oh, should I be saying you and I or should I be saying you and me? But with the ice cream rule, it's simple, and I'm going to share it with you, and at the end you'll be able to explain it simply to everyone and never get anything wrong. So let's get started, should we? So the question is, when do you say one and when do you say the other? Well, the way we solve this is we're going to creep up on it. And this is how we're going to creep up on it. By ice cream. Let's see. Yes, the ice cream rule. But what's it all about? Well, here's a very simple couple of sentences. I like ice cream. Give it to me. I hope you do like ice cream. So, I like ice cream. Give it to me. Notice that in one of these we say I, and in the other sentence we say me. So, here's the trick with the ice cream rule. What we do is we add in you, and then we get this. You and I like ice cream. Give it to you and me. So the ice cream rule is say it for yourself and then add in you. That's the ice cream rule. You and I like ice cream. Give it to you and me. Now, of course, it's a bit of an overstatement when you say you and I or you and me. I might actually say we like ice cream. Give it to us. But actually, if I'm trying to emphasise the both of it, the both of us, you and I is what I'm likely to say, or you and me. So, you and I like ice cream, give it to you and me. So, you can see that whether it's you and I or it's you and me depends on the kind of sentence I'm saying. And this is the key. So, what would you say if it was just about you? Would you say I or me? And all you have to do, and this is the ice cream rule, is you add you in to whatever it was. But we need to generalise that, of course. What we need to do now is to see how we can talk about anything, not just ice cream. And it's so easy because once you've got that pattern in your head, you can apply it to anything. So let's take a look. So the question you ask yourself quite simply is, are you making the action? In which case it's going to be I. Or are you in receipt of the action? In which case it's going to be me. And you know that anyway, because that's the way we talk, isn't it? I do this, give it to me, and so on. So all you've got to do is look to see whether you're inclined to say I or me when you're just talking about yourself. And whichever it would be, you just add in you. And that is the full version of the ice cream rule. But there's some other useful things that you can apply it to if you get stuck with other sorts of statements, which we now need to get to. So the thing is, it works for questions too. Who likes ice cream? I do, or you and I do. Who should we give ice cream to? To me. We might just say me, of course. Or to you and me. So, again, it's all about the action that you'd take yourself and whether you'd say I or me. And you just add in you. And that's the way it works. In fact, it works in all cases where you would say I or me. And then you want to include the other person. And you always put you with the I or me that you would have said. That is the full-blown ice cream rule. But to remind yourself, always go back to I like ice cream, give it to me. And that will remind you what to do. Add in you and add in me. So it works in the general case. And all you have to remember is to go back to the ice cream rule and think, was it I or was it me? And just add in you in either case. Wonderful, isn't it? With the ice cream rule, you'll always get it right. And you'll know that it depends on the situation which you say. Now, the other thing is, why did we have that problem in the first place? What is it that gives everybody this problem? Well, it's a little quirk of the English language. I don't want to get technical on you, but words like I and me are pronouns. I is a subject pronoun because it's the pronoun we use when somebody's taking the action, and me is an object pronoun because it's used when somebody's receiving the action. And the problem is that the word you gets used for both. And that's where all the confusion comes from. So you can be a subject pronoun or an object pronoun. And if you try and concentrate on you to unscramble all this, you won't get anywhere. You have to start with I and me. So that's the little bit on the end, just to explain where the problem comes from. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, do subscribe. There's lots of other things for writers and authors on our channel, and I hope you enjoyed this and want to like it. Thank you.